Facebook. Great rising, YouTube.
Happy to be walking. Happy to be walking. Thank you for the company. I'm walking. Yes, indeed, I'm walking.
Hey,
So
let's get ready. Woo, we did the whole month of August. Get your chair, get your mats, get your weights. Find your wall, get ready to walk up and down the hall. Whatever you do for this 30 minutes of moving. This quick, fast, quick. 30 minutes of walking. Oh, we got Miss Vicky, the second part of our walk.
Thank you for the company.
Yes. Yes, here we are. Yes, indeed. Here we are, y'all. I tell you, a whole month of August. Whew. It was so hot yesterday. I tell you. We walked through August. Yes, great risings, y'all. Great risings. Oh, who did I see today that I saw Loretta, I saw Yvonne. She came in on the video. And of course Joan. And my Diane, Canada. We're walking through, we're still walking. Now remember, y'all can mute me. Wait, like, copy, share. Subscribe, YouTube. Y'all can mute me. And I'll give you the signal when I start, talking about sensitive material stuff. But yes, Saturday. Yes, indeed. The whole month. It's become such waking up and walking. It's the fabric of my life. Everything is woven together. 6 months. Not tight enough. I think by the year, it'll be real tight that this is who I am. I'm going to wake up in the morning and walk for the rest of my life. I choose to be healthy for the rest of my life. Yeah. I was thinking about Molly. Well, I think about her all the time. Hashtag Costco girl. I hate to say it, but I want to put it out there. I was in Brooklyn at the time when, okay, sensitive material, mute. When I was living in Bed-Stuy. And Reagan and Ollie North had dumped all that cocaine in our communities, and then the DEA came in and taught them how to cook it up and make crack cocaine. And a lot of my generation fell under that spell. But even before then, about around the same time. Yeah, because AIDS was prevalent, running rampant about the same time cocaine was. And it makes you think, these things come in under, when these Republicans are in office. I don't, oof. Anyway. I'm more on the exercise than the interest side, so I'm like, whew, so I kind of know how old people feel. You look at them and you say, oh, poor old this one is dying and leaving, and poor old one this is dying and leaving. The old dying and leaving is saying, whew, I'm glad to get out of this bullshit. I'm glad to get out of this bullshit. Where's the plane? Let me get my baggage. But anyway, during that time, that's when I did a lot of my plays and tried to speak out as much as I could, just to say that when history looks back, or these kids look back, they said, no, there was people out there really fighting for us, of our own color, of our own complexion. They loved us. But it's like Costco girl. He can adopt you. He's a dentist. He got his wives and all the kids that he wants. He'll probably make her a wife later on. And that's especially in the Midwest, that's totally acceptable. That's how those people are. Their whole thing is getting as many wives and hunting on as many children as they can. The Midwest pedophilia. You know? Hey, we're at 5 minutes already. But I think that, you know, if she ever gets to the point where she's free and they don't damage her too much, she'll look and she'll see that there was some aunties out there that was going to stay on the cops and make sure, and stay on everybody and make sure that they go out there. But the cops don't understand it because, you see, mute. In white people world, they teach that we don't give a damn about our kids. That's what they teach. And the Mormons, you remember, we couldn't get to Mormon heaven until 1978. So before 1978, the reason why we couldn't get to heaven because we was all kind of stuff. And that's what they talked around the table. So now she's there with them. And that man looked like he was born way before 1978, so he was raised with the racism of that religion. And then they're taking and sticking our babies there. So, that's what happens. Like I told y'all yesterday, I tried to do foster care. I didn't have the right complexion or the right economics. I had all the love, all the training, all the restrictions. Everybody knew I used to leave. We did reading as fundamental. My daughter got her library card at 4.5. Okay? That's when she could write her name. And I used to line all of us up. I used to see the train. They used to come off the block, us going to the library. Or the train coming off the block of us going to the park. The train coming off the block of us going to the pool. And I never lost the one. Never lost one child. Well, okay. Once I did, it was my child. Walked out the store and she ain't following me. By the time, it wasn't long, maybe 2 minutes tops. Because I instantly started freaking out. Started saying, what else am I doing? I lined everybody up and put them against the wall and just started asking everybody. And, well, we found her. But she was the only one. Never lost a kid. Block party on the block. I was part of the recreation things. I would go out and get the awards and stuff like that. So I had all that. But I didn't have the economics or the skin complexion. So I could never get a Molly. They'll give them to the pedophiles. They'll give them to religions that say they go into space and they think they're gods. They'll give them to a religion of people who say they are gods. And if they're gods, what is she? Poor Molly. Hashtag Costco girl. Your aunties are trying, honey. Your aunties are trying. Get them to check on you. You said, hey, that you're okay. I can't imagine being in a house where I wasn't able to go to their religion heaven until 1978. And you know why? Because we're the devils. That's what they're telling you. I can't imagine sitting at a table with people, eating. And they're like, yeah, we're the Mormons, we're the gods. We're the gods. And you're not God. You're not a God. You're still a devil. You're a little black devil, because we always taught you were black devils. And that's why you wasn't going to our heaven. But then we needed state money to foster and adopt y'all. So we said, okay, let them go to heaven so they can sit at the table. But you still a little black demon, and you really ain't going to heaven, but we still get a check every month. Ain't that something? And they say, sure, sit them over there. Oh, a nice Mormon family, one black people? They have no idea. And they're supposed to be sociologists and psychologists. A nice Mormon family who thinks black people are devils. Sure, we'll take the devils in. Ha ha ha. We'll take the devils in. And if they act to, we'll take them out in public and starve them. We'll humiliate them in front of everybody. We'll take them to Costco and we'll sit there and we will feed her and we'll make her sit with her head down because she's the black demon and we're the Mormon gods. Ain't no social worker check on there? Again, giving them to these people of Jewish religion. You know, you're a sociologist. You had to take all this stuff. You know they say that we are cursed by God. Why are you taking our kids and putting them in the house? Do you think they're going to be treated well? Just like I know Molly ain't being treated well. His whole life, the father, the mother, and they raise their kids. She's a demon. The church said so. It wasn't until 1978 that they said they wasn't, and now they can go to heaven. But that was to get the checks. The demons came with checks. You think the sociologists checked that? The psychiatrists? No. We really shouldn't put them in a house like that. I can see them sitting down at dinner table. Oh yeah, pass the little black demon some food. Oh no, not a black demon no more. I'm sorry. In 1978, we realized you ain't a demon, you can go to heaven. My bad. Dinner time must be fun with Molly. Dinner time must be fun. Because they going to work because she a little heathen black demon. But they going to help her. She ain't never going to be white, so she can't be no God. But we just going to help her be like, when she dies, she can get into heaven. But as long as she living, she's still a little black demon to us Mormons. But that's okay. A black demon come with a monthly check for us. And that way my wife can stay home, and her sister wife can stay home, and the sister wife can stay home. And we can make all these babies. And when we run out of money, we'll just get another little black demon with a paycheck. And we'll take her out and humiliate her. But that's the way it is. They don't check. They don't care. Oh, it's a nice white family. Let's take them and put them there. Oh, the father is with the clan, yeah, and the mother is with the women's clan. Oh, that's okay. That's all right. Send them on over there. Send them on over there. And they take them because there's a check with the abuse. Remember, abuse doesn't always take the form of physical. It's mental and verbal, except when it comes to us. And obviously Molly, because they say she ain't abused. But why would she cry out to a stranger? When you cry out to a stranger, that means you had enough. So, but they're going to be on some planet. They're on some planet somewhere. That's where they're going. When they die or now, they're going on a planet. And that's where they're taking our kids. That's what the advocate said from back in the 70s. They said, stop them. Stop them. Stop them from adopting our kids. They did it with the indigenous. I hope the indigenous sue the hell out of the Mormon churches. Because, listen, I don't even think they can get into heaven yet. Unless in 1978 they said, okay, the blacks and minorities now, they can get in heaven. Whew. Halfway over, y'all. Oh, little Molly is on my mind. Little Molly is on my mind. Hey, I don't see anybody waving at me or blowing me kisses. I'm on my own. Yes. Alright, let's wrap up this walk. Miss Vicky gonna give us her 5 minutes.
Hello. Thanks for tuning in. This is not a religious program. This is not a religious program. My name is Miss Vicky, and I wrote this book, I Like to Say Yes. Keep the yes in your toddler's vocabulary when I like to say yes. I Like to Say Yes has 24 fully colored pages of brightly dressed children running, jumping, and playing. Hi, my name is Miss Vicky, but the kids at the daycare center call me Miss Mickey or Miss Wiki, but my name is Miss Vicky. And I use this YouTube channel to talk about the blog that I have on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I use only a couple of sentences as I promote the book. I like to say yes. But before we go any further, I have to ask you a question. Did you read to your child or grandchild last night? I know you did because you know school, and that's why you do it. I'm here to talk about a couple of lines from the blog that I write every day except Friday. I wanted something where I did not have to work on Friday. Usually in my life, especially in the daycare world, Mondays and Fridays are not days you can take off. So I just promote my book down so I can take off Friday. So on Fridays, I don't promote my book. And this blog that I wrote goes back to September. We'll catch up. It says, yes, I do used to be the wedding vow. Now it's just I do, but most don't. Again, I was just trying to bring the importance of the word yes. Yes is like a commitment. Yes, I do used to
Thank you, Miss Vicky. Yes, that is true. Back in the days when you said wedding vows, you said, yes, I do. Yes, I will. But now they just say, I do, I will. But that yes is an affirmation. Thanks for coming on the walk. And with children, I've seen it with my own eyes. Even daycare, even with my daughter. When she told me yes, she did it. She did. When she said yes, yes, go to the bathroom, Leslie, yes. She went to the bathroom and she did something. She produced. When she said yes. When I asked her, did you clean up your room? And she said yes. I went to her room, it was clean. She stood behind it. And the daycare center, when I said, okay, line up, something. Yes, Miss Vicky, they did. I looked over there, it was over at the wall lined up. Starting party. You got a party? Yes. Guess what? They went in and they partied. They were committed to that word yes. Yes. You eating your food? Yes, I'm eating my food. They ate all their food. They were committed to the word yes. And they're little tiny babies. But they know the power of the word yes. Not tiny babies, toddlers. But once they say yes, they put their back behind it. So that's why you should. And I guess in marriage too. You should say yes, I do. To bring the full commitment of what you did, yes, I will. But then I was like, I will. But yes is important for the vocabulary. It's something, it's one of those words that triggers something like gratefulness. That triggers stuff. But thank you, Miss Vicky, and thank you, I like to say yes. Reason why I like to say yes, from Archway, Barnes & Noble, and Amazon. Whew, let's get some fingers done. Let's get a little fingers, something. Nothing big. It's nice and cool outside, but half a second, honey, it's going to be sweltering. Whew, just standing up. I can sweat, but yeah, I like to sweat. Because I know sweating is getting rid of impurities. So I got no problem with sweating. It's just a little draining. It's just draining when you sweat. It's just draining. But I love it. I do. I do love it. Oh yeah. Oh, not too much. This is Saturday. We did the whole month. Oh my goodness, I didn't look at the calendar. What we got, like Monday, I think? Well, today is what? Okay, Thursday is the 26th, Friday 27th, today is the 28th. 30 days has September, April, June, and November, August, September, okay, new days. Okay. Wait. Okay, Tuesday. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. But we did it the whole month. We walked through it. I know I feel stronger because of it. And I'm loving my legs. I'm telling you, when I rub them babies down and I feel that calf in my shin, and I look all the way down my leg and just see how tight it is. I didn't know I was a leg person. I don't look at ladies' legs. I already told y'all the butt story. But I don't look at ladies' legs. Alright, let's knock this out. So we got 2 more times we're going to do it. Right. Tomorrow's the 29th. Okay. Tuck your elbows in. Squeeze your gut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I was greasing every morning before I come downstairs. I grease up my whole foot and everything, put on my socks down. And I rub down my shin muscle, my, what do you call it, calf? And it is so TIGHT. It's so round and firm. Let's go. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. One for good luck. Yes, indeed. I used to talk about short-term goal, long-term goal, but if you've been walking with me since August, we are definitely in long-term goal. But for those who just started, if you worked out with me this week to Saturday, you exercised for 3 hours this week. And those who jumped off Friday, not so much. Well, just 2.5 hours. Something wrong with my lip, y'all. And I'm hot, y'all. So, short-term goal is a half-hour walking every week. Long-term goal is walking a whole week. Longer-term goal is walking a whole month. Longer than that is the year. That means Yvonne, because I remember seeing her in the comments or liking our walk. So, oh, that's it. Yeah, I think I'm going to take off Labor Day because I'm going to clean Betsy up in this basement area and stuff so we can get ready to go into winter, if you will. And that's about it. Love you. Love the support you give me. Yes, indeed I do. I see you, Facebook. Y'all came. I know Saturday morning's a little rough, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I feel good. I love sweating. I do. And I'm just, oh. Especially when I was young, African American woman, they like to sweat, because I'm going to tell you something. You can get your hair perm, and one good sweat, that perm would have, that perm would be curly. So, but I always like to sweat. Yes, indeed. Whew. So walking slow does do a lot of things. My Tai Chi instructor at the Senior Citizen Center that I ain't never going back to.
I'm walking. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, y'all, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ha
Just
ha.
me,
Whoa, another week.
Thank you for the company. I'm walking. So happy to be walking. Happy to be walking. Thank you for the company. Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Oh, so happy to be walking. Thank you for the company. I'm walking. Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Oh, yes, indeed, I'm walking. Thank you for the company. I'm walking. So happy to be walking.
Happy to be walking.
Thank you for the company.
Yes, yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Thank you, Facebook. We don't walk on Sundays, but I'll see you Monday. Have a great weekend.